Good morning, my dear friends. And of course, I hope your weekend is going well. Today, we are going to look at another important document, especially for those of you who are planning to apply for admission into a university, be it at home or abroad. Yesterday, I made a video where I explained in details all the steps you are going to take to write a good SOP, that is Statement of Purpose. In today's video, I'm going to discuss the importance of having a good recommendation letter, either from your former lecturers or from your former employers. So normally, when you are applying to study at the university, especially if you are in Nigeria, for instance, and you are planning to move to abroad for your further education, you have to submit letters of recommendation. These letters are very, very important and they play a vital role during the selection process. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the things that you need to consider while looking for who will write these letters for you. The first thing you need to do is to identify the person who will write this thing for you. You have to identify the recommenders. What do I mean by that? If you are a student and you are planning to move to abroad or you are planning to gain admission in any university, then you have to actually identify the right person that will recommend you, the right person that will write these letters for you. If, for instance, you have been with Mr. Adewale or Mr. Chike, as the case may be, for many years, let's say 3-4 years, Mr. Chike or Mr. Adewale for the past 2-3 years has been your teacher. He knows you very well. He knows your academic capabilities. He knows what you can produce. You know what you are, the stuff you are made of. Then it is natural that you approach him to write you a good recommendation. If, for instance, you are a worker and then you are looking for another position in another company, of course, you go to the person who has been your boss for the past 3 years. Of course, somebody that you have a good relationship with, somebody that you rapport very well with. This is the person you have to approach to write recommendation letters for you. After identifying the person, the next thing for you to do is to approach the person. How do you approach the person? It's either you approach the person physically or you approach the person by email. But I think the best way to go is to approach the person by email, by writing a formal email to the person, whereby the place you have to write the title, you have to, in specific terms, specify your mission, what you want this person to do for you. Example, requesting a request for a recommendation letter to study social courses in the social university. Full stop. And then you go ahead to write everything, stating your goals, your mission, why you think that this program you are going to study is something that is good for you. You have to actually convince the person that this program, that you've been dreaming about this program for a long time, and this is the best time for you to involve yourself in it. So you have to approach the person in this way and then convince him to write something meaningful for you. And then, while writing this email, remember always to show appreciation in advance. The person has not written the email yet, but it is good while writing this email and making your request. At the bottom of that email, try to also appreciate the person's effort. Try to always begin to thank him in advance. Begin to appreciate the person in advance, at least for taking his time to write this thing for you. Then after that, the next step is to keep reminding the person, inform the person in good time. I will suggest that you give the person about 2-3 months ahead of time. In fact, during my own time, I gave those who wrote my own recommendation about 3 months. I gave them 3 months notice so that they will prepare. So it is good for you to give them time. Give them about 2 months. Don't be the last minute person. Somebody who will just come and then begin to worry somebody unnecessarily. Try to give them 2 months at least. Give them time to do it. Then, if you have given them this time and then you have sent them email telling them what to do, and of course, they must have replied you, Then after 2-3 weeks, if you've not heard anything from them, you send them gentle reminders. You send them an email, reminding them again about your request, telling them the time that you have left for you to submit it. Very crucial. If you leave them, they might forget it because, they are busy. So you have to keep reminding them, but in a very gentle manner. Don't pressurize the person. And of course, in the email, you are going to notify the person the means or the medium through which the recommendation will be submitted. Some schools will require that the recommendation will be uploaded in their school portal, in their admission portal. You have to inform the person who is writing this recommendation for you that he should submit it through so means. In some schools, and in some cases, they will require you yourself to submit the recommendation. In that way, the person, after writing this recommendation, will forward it to your email, and then you will save it in PDF file, and then forward alongside other documents to the university. So these are the way to do it. You don't leave the person, in the blue. No, you have to tell the person the means. Either the person will forward it himself, or the person will send it to you. Then, finally, when this is done, you have to really thank the person for taking his time, at least to help you in writing this. Because during the selection process, it will play a very, very important role. I think normally they require you to write about 2 recommendation letters, meaning that you are going to look for, if you are a student, you are going to look for 2 of your former lecturers with whom you have a very good rapport to write those things for you. This is the way to go about it. So if you find this video interesting, please do well to share it. Click on the like button, share it on your platform so that other people will actually benefit from it. A lot of people don't know the importance of some of these documents, but they are very, very necessary. So please help me to share this video, and then I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much.